Hey guys, welcome to Review Show. My name's Austin. Regretting You stars McKenna Grace and Mason Thames. Centers on the strained relationship between young mother Morgan Grant and her teenage daughter Clara, exacerbated by Morgan's husband Chris' tragic death that forces them to navigate life's challenges together. Bit of a late review for this one. There's going to be a couple that you'll be seeing in the next couple days going forward that I'm completely late on. But hey, now I'm here talking about it, regretting you. I didn't like this movie. I'm just gonna be very blunt. I did not like this movie one bit. The story is all over the place. The acting is probably the best part about the film, but overall, it's not the tone of the film doesn't match with what is going on because the movie focuses on losing a loved one. What was also revealed is that this husband and this aunt kind of were having an affair with Morgan, and so it's just, and the tone of this just doesn't really match with the film. It tries to have like its serious moments, but a lot of it was played for laughs. A lot of their trauma and their and the way that their reactions was so over the top. It was played for laughs, and towards the end, you're supposed to have this like heartfelt growth moment for the mother and daughter, and it just didn't feel believable. It felt forced. A lot of situations in this movie did feel forced when it comes to making drama up. Like the daughter wanting to hate the mother is so forced. Like you have Mason Thames in the film who plays this boyfriend for McKenna Grace in the film, and he has this whole entire subplot that is doesn't really have much to the film, and there's this forced drama between him and McKenna Grace at some point, which just gets resolved in 2 seconds, and everything's kind of forgiven towards the end. And there's this weird reveal towards the end as well that is kind of just messed up and weird. It didn't feel cute or anything. It's supposed to add like this cute dynamic to the relationship, but it just felt very creepy. But not only that, you have Allison Williams in the film who plays Morgan, and she has this kind of almost relationship reveal with David Franco's or Dave Franco, not David Franco, Dave Franco in the film. They're kind of like, it's like, oh, I actually always liked you this whole entire time. I was with the wrong guy type of deal. And there's just so much going on in this film that it doesn't even have enough time to focus on the main problem of the film. The main drama of the film is losing someone, but also figuring out that these two people were cheating on each other. There was like this affair going on, and that whole entire plot, which is kind of like the main plot of the film, is the one that is driving the film, and it gets resolved in 2 seconds. And there's not much actual weight to what that goes on with it. This is kind of just like the similar issue I had with It Ends With You, which is the same. This movie is the same adaptation of a book of that same that author wrote of, and it's just like it seems like no one knows. I never read either of these books. It Ends With Us or Regretting You. Never read any of these books, but it seems like the what the books are trying to go for, neither of these film adaptations can capture what the books do. Both of these films try to go being for lighthearted, but yet it's such a dark, tragic story that it doesn't work, and it kind of becomes insulting and a waste of time. Honestly, can't really find a positive thing for this film besides the acting. I didn't really find anything believable when it comes to the new relationships between the characters. It's very contrived. The story is very contrived, and a lot of it you have to kind of just hand wave and be like, all right, yep, that this is happening, and you kind of have to accept it. And just at some point, you're just like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna give Regretting You a D minus. The acting is good in the film. I'll always like the actors, and they tried their best, but really the story is just it's not very believable. It's very contrived. Um, yeah, I mean, probably most of you guys haven't heard of this film. Probably most of you guys didn't go see it, and if you have a chance of watching it, don't really waste your time. It's not really worth the streaming. It's not really worth the theatrical release if it's even still in theaters at this point. It's not really worth it at all. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.